Welcome back to All Day Live. It's 12:24. Hotcakes for a Helluva Cause. It's a community pancake breakfast, and it's benefiting Mercado Central, which is a cultural cornerstone and economic lifeline, really, for the East Lake Street corridor in Minneapolis. Our Lauren Andrego is there, and to tell us all about it. Lauren, how's it going?
Hi, Amy. It is a party here at Hell's Kitchen in downtown Minneapolis. We've got the Rowe family band playing behind me and lots of families here spending their President's Day with their family, enjoying a pancake brunch, some nice cocktails, some live music. I'll step out of the way so you can see that hundreds of people here came to Hell's Kitchen specifically because they wanted to help with the road to recovery. We've talked all about the consequences of federal agents and unrest and uncertainty here in the Twin Cities affecting businesses. And you brought up Central Mercado on Lake Street. They have reported losing 90% revenue since the beginning of 2026. And so that's what you're seeing here today, a giant benefit, and 84% of the profits made today on those lemon ricotta pancakes, which if you've been to Hell's Kitchen, you know they are quite delicious. All of that profit going straight to the 35 businesses inside that cooperative. I want to walk to somewhere a little bit quieter because I'm going to introduce you to Billy. He is the president of Hell's Kitchen. Quite a party you put on today, sir. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on today and why you decided to put together this event.
Yeah, so we've done pancake breakfasts in the past, generally partnering with local fire departments, but they've always been logistically really difficult, going off-site, making a bunch of hotcakes there, and we were talking about, especially after the difficult January we've had, what can we do to give back to the community? Let's bring a pancake breakfast right here to downtown, get people to come out of their shells, come out of their houses. It's President's Day, folks are off school, off of work, and we kind of just checked in with our staff on who they thought that we should benefit, and Mercado Central kind of rose right to the top. So.
Yeah. 35 different small businesses there on Lake Street, and I know as a restaurant in the heart of downtown Minneapolis, the impact that restaurants and food service and small businesses in general here have felt. But what are you hearing from folks at Mercado Central and Lake Street in general?
Yeah, I think Lake Street, along with a lot of the other cultural corridors in the city, have been hit exceptionally hard. Just more than anything, the business volume drop. So our understanding was that Mercado Central saw losses of up to 90% of their revenue. Downtown, we've seen about 40% drop over the last month and a half. So it when sales drop that much, you are guaranteed to be operating at a loss, and if we want to have a thriving, diverse city, I think that we just got to make sure that we're supporting those immigrant-owned restaurants and corridors.
And you can feel it here today. All these families here wanted to play a piece in that recovery. You went through something similar in 2020, a full shutdown of businesses, so you know what that bounce back is like. Can you help us paint a picture of where these businesses on Lake Street, Mercado Central, or anyone who has felt the hit, what does the beginning of recovery look like?
So I think the beginning of recovery is folks being clear about the fact that they need to come out. I think that the biggest thing that any restaurant wants right now is just for more diners in their restaurants. So if you are trying to sort through, how can I help? What can I do? Literally treat yourself. Go out. Go out, come downtown for the weekend, brunch, for instance. Go out to dinner in that local spot that you really, really love. If you kind of have your social calendar booked up, buy gift cards for your next visit. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of businesses are just really, really hurting for cash flow more than anything. So even just basically paying ahead for your next visit, I think, is really, really important.
That is such a good idea, Billy. Something that struck me is that a woman came up to you guys just shortly before our interview. She said she's here from Duluth. Mm-hmm. She's here to support by eating. Yes. I want to end this interview with a little bit of optimism. You've got to be hearing that a lot from people who want to go out of their way to help. And I think it's really a testament to the people of Minnesota and how we want to step in. So just your perspective on what you're hearing right now.
Yeah, I think I think the silver lining of what's happened over the past month and a half, honestly, is just that like the community has really stepped up and really is engaged. If I'm being honest, just through our regular dine-in, the frequency in which guests are just like, we're so glad that you guys are open. We're really glad to be here. We've been hearing that constantly the last few weeks, and so it's really encouraging. I think the fact that we only put this together over the last week and a half, and we're probably going to be breaking 1,000 people coming through is kind of a testament to the fact that like people are looking, they're trying to figure out what they can do, how they can engage, give back, show solidarity, all that. So I think. Yeah, it is a pretty optimistic situation altogether.
It is. It's heartening to hear. Billy, thank you so much. Very interesting to hear your perspective. Congratulations on such a successful event. Amy, this is going to be going on till 2 o'clock today, and let me tell you, those lemon ricotta pancakes are no joke. But that was something interesting that I took away from Billy today. If you can't go out to eat right now, if it doesn't work for your schedule, go buy a gift card from your favorite restaurant. Give it to someone as a birthday gift. Valentine's Day was just behind us, or save it for the next time you want to go out, because the cash flow you're giving them right now is going to help as we slowly start to recover here in Minneapolis.
All right. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Go get some of those pancakes. We'll see you later.